Well, these just get killed anyway. Alright. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another deck guide. For today, I've put together a Nilfgaard list for you. And we're doing something very different and interesting. We're playing spies today, right? So a lot of spy synergies in this list. Because we are playing the Emperor and Forces. And also Emhyr, card you really don't see played often at all. So the leader ability that we're using is Imprisonment. Lock an enemy unit and damage it by 3. We have 2 charges of this. Control's nice, allows you to shut down your opponent's engine units in particular. Use it sparingly throughout the course of a match. It's really nice to keep the charges over a long round 3 with this deck, I'd suggest. You can use 1 to help you get round control in round 1 as well. Stratagem that we're using is Magic Lamp. We get this token unit that you see here. That's when we're going first, of course. So what I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up and explain how best to play each card and when to play it during a match. We're going to start with the bronzes that you see down here. We do have the Emissary in this list. Just works with Braithens. Proactive play. If we're going first with Braithens and there's no units to copy from our opponent's side of the board, we can use Emissary as a proactive play just to boost up Braithens. Also, because it's a disloyal unit, it gains spying when it goes to the opponent's side of the board. So that works with the spying synergies we have in this deck. But usually you won't be playing Emissary. It's just in the deck for Braithens. We are playing the Mangonels. Whenever an enemy unit gains spying, damage units adjacent to it by 1. Pretty cool and interesting card. So the idea with the Emperor and Forces and the Mangonels is over a long round 3, you can play them together with Emhyr and then play out all of our spying synergies. And then this will be doing damage, obviously, to your opponent's unit as it gets played, because Emhyr is going to be giving spying status to whatever gets played. So that's how we get some value out of this. Also, when we place units with spying status down on the board, try to place them in between the opponent's units. So then this will be damaging those units on each side. What I'd say with the Mangonels and the Emperor and Forces is, obviously you can look to keep them in hand as you find them, but because we're playing Joachim, they'll help you get the remaining copies out of your deck that you may have missed after playing Calvate. All right, so let's say a long round 3 card, the Mangonels are. We've got a number of tactics in here for Calvate just to ensure that we get him. Title preparation, I put it in here because we are playing some soldier units. It's going to allow us to boost a soldier unit by 6 and give it 2 armor. They're more just fillers, just keep that in mind. Diplomacy, create and play a bronze card from your opponent's faction. When you have your assimilate units down on the board, go ahead and commit this. Duchess Informant will work very nice with the Mangonels and also the Enforcer units. Make sure you play our spies in between your opponent's units every time. You're just going to be copying your opponent's bronze unit with this, okay? Play these over the course of a long round 3. With the Mage Assassin, we are playing the Blightmaker package. So the Mage Assassin is in our deck just for that purpose. I'm sure you're familiar with this play. You play the Blightmaker down. What you want to do is always have the Mage Assassins in your deck. And then once you play the Blightmaker down, it'll allow you to choose a card, move it to the top of your deck. That's going to be the Mage Assassin. Comes out to the board, 2 points of random damage. These are a round 1 play for us to help us get round control, give us some tempo, okay? Always keep Mage Assassins in your deck. Play both Blightmakers out round 1. Emperor and Forces. They have a Zeal order ability. You can use the order right away. Damage an enemy unit by 1, charge 1. Whenever an enemy unit gains spying, gain 1 charge. So the way the spying charges will accumulate will be through the use of Emhyr. And also we are playing units which will have the spying status onto our opponent's side of the board. That's how we get control value over the course of a long round 3 of this card. And what I should suggest with these units is always target to damage down units with a spying status, because we can seize them with Emhyr through his devotion ability, which refreshes. So you can use these perhaps at best to damage down your opponent's effective engines. And then once you've done that, you can seize your opponent's engine with Emhyr. So it can play for some pretty good overall value. So we want to play these out with Emhyr over a long round 3 behind defender. For some control, double assassination, damage a unit by 6 if it's alone on its row. Decrease the damage by 1 for each unit adjacent to it. Use this as you need to. Blight Makers with covered. We've got Vigo in here. Assimilate unit. My idea for playing Vigo is that it can help us get an extra Mangonel or an extra Enforcer. Also, it could be used flexibly, perhaps round 1, to get you a Blight Maker that you might have missed to help you with tempo and round control. Alright. Defender is in here to give protection, in particular to Emhyr, but will also work really well with some of our units going tall. Maybe you're playing Braithens, Usurper, but in particular it will be to protect Mangonels, Enforcer, and also Emhyr over the course of a long round 3. So entering round 3, Defender's most likely what you're going to open up the round with, alright? Yennefer's Invocation, place an enemy unit at the top of your deck, just gives us some control. Tall Punish card, use it as you need to. Maybe it's nice to use at the very end of a match. Right, so the idea with Joachim is that it can help us to get Enforcer units left in our deck and the Mangonels. It'll be pretty effective in doing that, because usually by the time we reach round 3, all that will be left in our deck is spying units and tactics and just an Enforcer and a Mangonel. So this makes sure that we get all of those spying synergy cards out, and also works really good in helping the Enforcer unit accumulate more charges of damage, and works good with the Mangonels because this will gain spying when we deploy it. So once again, you're deploying all spying units onto your opponent's side of the board between units they have to get maximum damage and charges. So you'd play Joachim, then you play Q onto it. That's how we're getting extra charges that way. With Emhyr, when we deploy him, we draw a card. They move a card from a hand to the bottom of our deck. Usually when we play him over the course of around 3, we'd have everything we need in hand. So whatever you draw, maybe you just want to put it back in your deck. Whenever your opponent plays a unit, give it spying. Really good, because that helps in the Enforcer units gaining more charges and the Mangonels doing damage whenever your opponent plays a unit. Order sees a 1 power enemy unit with spying. So this is why I said with the opponent's units, whatever has spying, damage it down with the Enforcers so we can keep seizing it with Emhyr. And because we're a devotion list, this order keeps refreshing, so it's really good. And, you know, at worst, whatever spy you put on your opponent's side of the board, like Duchess, Informant, Emissary, maybe Joachim that's damaged down to 1 after using Q on it, you've got that to instantaneously seize, so we can get value out of this card right away. Calvate, this is to give our deck consistency to make sure we get everything we need, because it sorts the cards in our deck from the highest to the lowest provision cost. At best, we want to play this round 1 early as possible, so we're getting all our gold cards as the match progresses. Most of the time you find Calvate around 1 in this list. At worst, it would be round 2. Q's great. What we're going to use this for is for Joachim in particular. You want to play this onto Joachim round 3. But also when you're playing Braithens and Duchess Informants, maybe round 1 if you commit that package. You can always use Q onto the spying units and get some extra value that way. Also, because Emhyr is giving our opponent's unit spying status, we can play this for the conspiracy. Always trigger Deathblow ability. We've got Braithens here. Just gives us some extra points, doesn't it? Create and play a Bronze Dissoil unit from your starting deck. So this works great with Mangonels and Enforcers, because once again, it can allow you to place a unit with spying status onto your opponent's side of the board. That will accumulate more charges and damage. Always look to copy your opponent's bronzes if they're decent. At worst, use Emissary when you're creating a card with this. So try to save this for a long round 3 if you can. And then Usurper Emperor is what we're going to be playing this for because we're Devotion over the course of a round 3. Best way to play the Emperor would be when you've got all your Mangonels down, all your Enforcer units down, you spawn the Operatives onto your opponent's side of the board. They gain Spying status, so then the Mangonels will damage the opponent's units instantly, and the Emperor Enforcers get damage charges right away. So what you want to do is kind of wait to play this until your opponent has units on both rows. So those both rows where the Operatives get spawned, damage will be occurring there from the Mangonels as well. Okay, so round 3 card. Now that I've run you through the list, let me explain how to execute the strategy for this deck most optimally, in my opinion. What I'd suggest is, obviously, look, we're a Devotion deck, you know, Ring of Favors out there. There's a lot of different kind of tempo plays around 1. Sure, this deck's probably going to struggle like that. We're having a bit of fun playing something different here. But as much as possible, try to win round 1 through the use of the Blightmaker package. Perhaps some tactics. Maybe Vigo. See how you go. Obviously, you're playing Calvate round 1. You might play Coup. Committing Braithens would be as far as we'd want to go, really. Try to push for round control as much as possible because this deck requires a lot of setup to execute. So I really feel we need a long round 3 to do that best. Pass round 2, go into a long round 3. And then what you want to do is you're playing Defender. After you play Defender, you play Emhyr, so you start doing your Spying synergies. Then you play whatever Mangonels you have in hand, Enforcer units. Then you play Joachim to get the other remaining ones out of your deck, so you can start getting that Spying status value. Then you're going to start to do all your synergies, such as playing Braithens, Usurper, using Coup back onto Joachim again once all your engines are set up. And whatever else you haven't used. And also you could just rely on Yennefer's Invocation as a last play for the tallest unit your opponent may have as a tall punish card, or to remove an engine. You may also want to consider at that point over round 3 using your remaining leader ability onto your opponent's engine units. So because it's a control deck, try as much as possible, push for a long round 3. I hope you're going to enjoy the following matches. Please share your feedback down below. Hell yeah. We're playing Emhyr. Alright? When do you see this guy played, man? Somehow, I managed to put a deck together where we can kind of make this work. Alright, it's a bit hard with all the tempo out there. But we're gonna try. I've had a few wins with this. So yeah, let's do it. We're playing Emperor Enforcers and Mangonels in here.
Hear my prayer! Fill me with strength!
That's sick, man. You're still running the Yaga deck. Respect, dude. Yaga's fun. Let's just get that out of there. Alright. So yeah, this deck's really fun when we can get it to work. It's super interesting. I like it, man.
Lead us across wave crests. Lead us through storms.
Let's get Calvate down.
I forgive.
Tempo is going to be a bit hard with this list. It's Devotion. I don't have Ring in here. We're kind of really relying on Blightmakers for round 1. Sometimes it's not enough. But we'll see. So Yennefer's going to come in handy for Melusine. I might want to try to save more of my hand, I think. What does Vigo give me?
What is truth if not an illusion?
I don't want to telegraph, so I'm just going to play that. Bugged? I'm not sure. Is mine working? It's not.
One born to hang will never drain.
Yeah, we'll let them take it. Okay. At least we got Calvate set up. 12 base power. Yeah, I've never really played Rage of the Sea. It's probably one of the few ones left that I haven't tested. A few people have asked me. I don't know, because it got played so much, I kind of lose interest in some things like that I say often. I like to keep it real, like, different when I create a deck. But I wouldn't rule it out. We'll probably look for the Blight Makers for tempo. And then Joachim can always get us these again later. Maybe... Let's see what happens. Right.
Sacrifices must be made on both sides.
They could just play Defender there next, can't they? Maybe just take it while I can. Go Blightmakers next. No way.
In love with a fear.
What?
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst. Ah, your eye. It is caught by something.
Take it back. I love it. No way in hell am I giving a Melusine. Okay, so I could use Melusine for a point slam. Joachim will get me these two. I think it's good. Open up with Defender. I think that's how we're going to do this.
Let their blood break their bones and spirit.
That's crazy, huh? I honestly did not expect that. It's pretty hilarious. I think it's gonna be... What should it be? Emhyr next?
Ye who wander on the gale, ye we summon, ye we call.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
Just put it back. See what happens. Okay.
Who's next? Any of you's got the courage?
Oh. If they have control, they would have used it. Yeah? No doubt. Say it. Res Blessing.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Right.
Great is her hunger, and great is her power. Then retreat.
How do we deal with Defender? I could lock it so it doesn't keep getting armor back. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Really? I have to go Blightmaker next so I don't get that Mage Assassin out with this. I don't know if I want to give him that. Messenger.
The sea demands a price, and you shall pay it.
Defender's annoying a bit. I could go Emissary in between there.
The shame I have no
Thanks, appreciate that. Thank you.
Tide rolls in, tide rolls out. It's not anything you could possibly...
Could plug up there, row with usurpers. No, they go to one row each. We could... Oh, let me think about this. Let's see. I can seize it now. Rio? Yep, they do. Worked out alright. I'm just slamming Melusine for points.
Feed us with strength as we feed you with blood.
We gotta kill Messenger. I think that's gonna be a problem. I kind of clogged my own row there because I'm playing Usurper. I should have considered that. So maybe I'm doing this. Okay, bit of a misplay there. Okay, that's good. Well, that cleared up things anyway.
All I do for the Empire.
Well, these just get killed anyway. Alright. Yeah, exactly. The messengers, how they get their points. No doubt. This is just going to do damage for sure. It's going to do a fair bit of damage.
What do you need?
I wish to feel something.
Okay.
Anything.
Well, we got through it. Man, that was cool. That was clean. I guess row spacing can be a bit of an issue, but that was clean. Nice. Right. Calvate's in. It is. Definitely is.
Washes away all shame.
Famous last words right there.
Oh my goodness, is this one turn? How many points are they gonna get?
The righteous shall be recompensed.
But that's not initiative.
Only one will walk away from this.
Don't have any other echoes in there.
Bards across the Empire will sing of this day.
Just gonna try to boost the Siren up so they don't get that death blow value. I think it's the best thing I can do. Maybe an early pass as well. Just get like Calvate down. That's really how you counter it. You just boost your lower powered stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. Just keep boosting. Right. You know what's up.
The shame I have no.
If I had Defender, could be worth playing. Makes us vulnerable later too.
Burn the homes, fell the trees, anything shiny, plunder!
I shall not.
We can Q Emissary, boost something up again. We should get round control, push into round 2. I think it's the best line. Blightmakers is good tempo, but if I do that, we're giving them a death blow target.
Lead us across wave crests, lead us through storms!
We could Yennefer the 11. Maybe they purify, replay it. You gotta be careful of that. Yeah, I think I'll try to push a bit more aggressive. Yeah, you see? We just got to it, eh?
But now our favor paid.
We really did. Right. I understand what's happening.
Please wait, Your Excellency. Falling behind.
Ah, okay.
bloody witch.
Oh, really? Lorraine killed it. Should have played it ranged. They haven't really done much here. So if I play this, they get the death blow though as well. Okay, whatever, we'll see.
Not too shabby. Not shabby at all.
You think so? Compass. They do a ton of thinning, it would make sense. So their raid cards are buffed one turn. Just one. Got that. Got the other Blightmaker package too. They'd want to go a long round, yeah? Isn't it? They're really control heavy. They're gonna bleed me. Okay. I don't think it's good for you. I don't think so.
Behold Nilfgaard's iron might! I trust you have sharpened it. I promise you a quick death.
Am I doing Emhyr now? That whole package? Well, let's just do this for now.
You will not regret this, good sir.
Choosing to damage that.
Your humble servant.
We can protect defender through that. It just kind of messes this up. But it's probably more important now. Right.
Worry not. We'll tend your ankle biters too.
What's on 5? They're choosing to damage, right? If they had a heat wave, they would have used it. I think they would have used it. I could be very wrong about this.
A shame I had no time.
The stench of beer. I knows it well.
So, like we said, if I play Blightmaker now, pretty sure I'm giving them the option. Because if it goes range draw, they got access for a death blow. So just keep playing like this. I think I have to take this line. I'm not gonna seize, because I'll get the death blow.
Kill the sons, steal the lasses!
Should we do it now? Light makers. Maybe it's okay now because it's very late. Or do I want to save these for short round tempo? But if I hit Joachim, I could be getting Mage Assassin. That's the problem. And that's gonna screw him. So let's hope this goes Meliro.
Will come from here, not even compost.
Yes. Ah, get some. Good. I'm happy about it. I'll play the other one out too. Oh man. Hell yeah. Oh, this was very calculated from us. I have to hit Blightmaker first before I hit Joachim. We've still got some spying synergies. Yeah, it's alright. What are the other clicks? Right. Yes, that's perfect. Asking you shall receive. Come on, my friends, I preach it. Let's see how we do now at this point. So I have to go this first. Have to.
A fine vintage it would have made.
Mate, you're the legend. You've got legend in your name. Alright, here we go. Good thing is, they're doing this very late. I don't think these cards are gonna last. I don't think so. I think anything we play is gonna get deleted now. But I can save these for some big points at the end. At least I'm doing some damage right away. Okay, it survives.
Great is her hunger, and great is her power.
Thanks, appreciate it. Nice to see you on. It's alright. Do what you're gonna do. Do what you're gonna do. Come on, Usurper and Joachim. Pull it through for us. Yo, Durgy, what's up? Nice to see you. Brother Durgy. Alright, alright.
Did you die already? Or need I kill you again?
At least this won't give him the death blow.
Enough. Let us finish this.
Nice to hear. The Mangonel's still gonna do some damage here.
Nothing more.
Yes! Hell yes, man! What a freaking match! Yeah, we'll come around to these. Probably leave it like that. Is this dwarfs hybrid? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Exactly. He's the only one I remember to play it too. Pretty much, man. You guessing hybrid?
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
They got pretty good tempo of leader too, right? Good thing they're going first. I think it's worse for us. Our deck struggles with tempo.
Your magic can't harm me. No magic.
Oh, that's smart. Let's get blights out.
No good wine will come from here, not even compost.
Not even compost. You're getting nothing. Nothing's happening. You're gonna struggle. Oh, it's good to see that out round one.
Maybe none to at all. That crowd
Sure.
does as well as any other.
All right. Okay. I'm happy. I want those kinds of cards out. They're tough to deal with later.
A shame. A fine vintage it would have made.
All right. Assassination, I don't know how good that is for us in this match. They got a lot of defense. Wow, Zoltan Warrior and Munro round one? Sure. Thank you. That's what we want to see.
Dance with my death!
That's exactly what we want to see. Good, good. Throw your golds out. Throw them. We're trading very well here. Bronzes for golds. Be my guest. Perfect. So they run Sensor in their list. It's gonna be difficult. We're putting spies there. Are they locking? Should I get Vigo? They're likely to push, right? Aren't they?
Let their blood break their bones and
Victory is on the wind.
Anything in particular? I just like seeing more buffs to archetypes that aren't really used much and cards that aren't really used much. That's what I look forward to. I don't really comment too much on the state of the game because, you know, I just respect that that's a position for the developers. I'm not a developer, so I don't really comment on it. Sure, you know, Golden NECA is pretty prevalent. Maybe if they could nerf a card that fits in that combo for NECA, it's good. But other than that, man, I just stay positive. Love the game. Just like to see improvements overall. So they're choosing the Purified Defender over Vanadate. We start playing these. Yes. Maybe Emhyr. It's still on 7 cards, but sweet. Nice, Nate. Have a good one. I love training legs, man. It's my favorite. You got it, bro. Don't sweat it. Hit them heavy squats, baby. Yeah, I'd never claim that, man. I respect the hard work they do. I'm all good with it. So we start committing our combo piece here, I guess, at this point.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
Hey, Kuven, what's up? I'm well, thanks. Slam the Simlas, right.
Nilfgaard!
Yes. There's a few things to consider there. Hey, even Erudite with the Echo. I don't know, it's hard to say, man. Like I said, I don't really comment on it. It's not my position. But yeah, interesting to hear people's feedback. Right? If I play Vigo here, I give the leader a target. So what am I pulling?
Barbarian soul. Then retreat.
Get the mangonel out. Waylay.
Time for you to die, Dwarf.
Right, okay, it's come out. Okay.
They cannot see us.
Yeah, that's good points, isn't it?
Enough. Let us finish this.
Should we go leader to stay ahead? Put the pressure on? Got Yennefer. That's probably going to be our Yennefer target anyway, isn't it? That's about as tall as they go. I have nothing in deck to play though. I have to shuffle that. Or maybe shuffle my units. Braithens. Braithens to be sure. Oh, is this enough?
You will not regret this, good sir.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Crap, it's not enough. Oh, it is with the poison. Okay, yeah, that's right. I just made that. Crap, that was so tight. I know I was pushing it a bit there, but I feel like I had to. We like to live life on edge. Oh man, I always freaked out for a second. Because yeah, the cow carcass disappears. That was the point. Alright.
Shall flog them into submission.
Yeah. Man, you telling me I'm the one playing here, dude? I'm in front of an audience. I'm freaking out. Yeah, I felt like I had to take that line a bit risky, but it paid off.
Dogs that bark seldom bite.
Alright. Let's check it out. We assassinate while we have a good target.
Target acquired.
Skirmisher, right?
Scoia'tael! Attack!
Shouldn't they have gone for the higher powered unit there? They can't use it. Now we can copy with Braithens. But we won't be able to have the barricade. We're kind of losing value if I play it like that. Maybe I'll wait one turn.
Hail, Kerzer!
Yo, math was not my best subject in school. I'm gonna keep it real, man. It was probably my worst.
Never had your knee.
Alright, so now we can use this with that. Okay?
Barbarians all.
My loyalty is to Imperial coin up to the face depicted thereon.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Also, I don't think we really care about it. Oh, is that better to take down?
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
Because I've already got 3 points of damage. I'm gonna damage the 4. Wow. Yeah, I know, it was good getting it out. Wow, that was a tight match. Oh, here it comes.
Feign not ignorant. Remember to.
Do we have it?
Aaron has shown us the way.
Those waylays.
For the daisy of the valley!
Oh, hell yeah. Guys, we're defeating hybrid dwarf lists out here. It was a long shot. We still got it. Yes.
shall not repeat.
Making a bomb. Why are you doing that? We play one out. What? What on earth?
We do what must be done.
Can we use it? Yeah, could use it, huh? Oh, we play behind defender. Okay, I shouldn't play coup now because I got that. I think we just go for the 2-0 against them.
Literally.
Looks like they're a control deck. Yeah, it really is, hey. I think we just keep playing here. Whoa, bountiful harvest?
You are no lumen of mine.
Yeah. They haven't used leader on it. Not the best.
I'm so tired.
He'll be trying to bait Q.
Only one with no sense would trust the word of a one. Nes Tedatu.
Hail, Kerzer!
We ought to help one or the other.
I think we just go 2-0. Yeah. I don't know, we'll see. Do we get a long round again then? Something like that. I don't know, maybe we try push this time.
Onward, onward! To be showered with imperial gold!
Of this day.
Second one. Alright. So they're gonna play Gord, aren't they? I think we should be pushing here.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
Probably don't want to now. I don't know. She's weird in my hand here. I think we go about it like this.
An ill wind blows.
Okay. Alright. No worries.
What is truth if not an illusion?
Your humble servant.
Hopefully it's not haze. And I have that. Sure. They're doing movement.
Your name, young man, should be cursed into an urchin.
Her grace will not be pleased. Illusions. You get to see what they can accomplish.
Right.
Flog them into submission.
I was hoping for an enforcer so I could just ping it down so they can't use that. I didn't get it.
One more feather and we're done.
Could have played that better. I should have played that between those two.
I could drown you.
I lost 1 point of damage. Right?
Style. That's right. I like fighting with style.
So it's still going to give him spying in this stage? Okay. Okay, it's good points. It was worth it. It was worth it. Goes Gord. No? It's not enough, is it? Nah. Nice. Okay. The 2-0 was the right line.